Welcome to the Light of the Knowledge, where we shine the truth of God's Word and help you grow in personally knowing Jesus. Let's journey together through the Scriptures to discover the love and power of God in our lives.
Once a man named Tayo, a dedicated church worker in the city of Akure. On the surface, Tayo had it all a thriving career, a beautiful home, a family that smiled for Sunday photos. But beneath it all, he was exhausted, not just in his body, but in his soul. Tayo worked from dawn to midnight. "I'm doing this for my family," he would say. "When I make enough, I'll rest. I'll serve God more. I'll study the word properly. Just not now." But his now turned into years. Though he attended every service, he was always too tired to listen deeply. He heard, but never did. He gave, but never sought. He sang, but never obeyed. Then one night, the wind came. A sudden downturn in business. His largest client pulled out. Bills rose. Peace vanished. Depression crept in like a slow fog. His home, once filled with joy, became a battleground of tension. His faith, once loud in songs, now whispered, "Where is God?" In despair, Tayo drove to a quiet hill outside town and sat beneath the stars, his Bible on his lap. For the first time in years, he didn't open it out of duty, but hunger. He read the words of Jesus in Matthew 7, "The wise man builds his house on the rock, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded on a rock." Tears welled in Tayo's eyes. He realized he had built his life on sand, on success, hustle, provision, effort. He had mistaken movement for progress. He had labored endlessly but never truly rested in God. That night, he made a quiet vow not to quit his job, but to surrender his trust. To live by grace, not grind. To seek treasures in heaven, not accolades on earth. To do the sayings of Jesus, not merely hear them. He began rising early, not to check emails, but to seek the Father in secret. He prayed not for things, but for sight, to see the riches already laid around him. He started serving in silence, no longer for titles, but for transformation. Months passed. His business didn't magically explode. In fact, some comforts faded, but his soul came alive. His house, the one within, grew strong. Peace returned like a river. His marriage healed. His children began to watch how their father stood, not just how he worked. Tayo's life didn't just survive the storm, it testified through it. And when young men in his community came asking, "What changed?" he smiled and said, "I stopped building with sand."
Thank you for watching the Light of the Knowledge. If this message touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share so more people can come to know Jesus. Stay blessed and continue shining his light every day.